Sunshine. I just wanted to make a quick video because yeah, I really wanted to thank you guys. And I also wanted to quickly update you. It's been a crazy couple of days. Ichi knows. Sorry. I'm a little bit more relaxed now, but I've been kind of pretty much in a fight or flight situation, super amped up and super sort of like my head was like very, very much like um using at its max potential capacity, I'd say. So basically, I've been catching up on like content that I've been filming and kind of like trying to produce a lot. And I had a lot happen the last few days. And so Thursday, I was like essentially kind of catching up with some content. But then like on Friday, so Thursday night, I didn't get much sleep already. I think I had about a good 1 hour and a half. And then essentially Friday came, I was really busy in the morning get things sorted. Then I had to get ready, and then like by the evening, I had to go out to David McCready's concert, which I've been looking forward to for the longest time, and wanted to support him. And it was a really really busy night. There was two opening acts with it, and then there was his main strip of the performance of the concert, and it was all really really incredible. Very great artists. Love them all. But then I really wanted it to be like up and ready, like all the video clips, and it was just so impactful. I really wanted to get recording that night as well, to like while things were fresh in my mind, because I tend to be a little bit forgetful when it comes to like certain things. Kind of like covering like like things of the moment. Like it just feels right to do it on the day. But in order to have that happen, because of my storage on my phone is so terrible, it meant that I need to edit essentially Act One, Act Two, get them out of the way, upload them, delete them, then kind of eventually get to the recording, and then finally editing David Creedy's actual portion, which is the main act, and then finally get it uploaded. And of course, like being like a as a concert, there's just so much content. It was overall included all three acts. It was up to about 2 hours or so of content. And David McCready's plus my own spill on like talking about things essentially built up to about an hour, 20-minute episode. And yeah, so it's like that basically meant that I was, and also Act Two, Rod Coot, his footage for some reason I tried like to do some other special effects on it. I was like feeling good after like the special effects I tried on Olivia Francis Act One's videos turned out really, really good. I was like, let's try some other effects. And then didn't realize that those effects were probably like a little too heavy. There was a little too much going on. And basically I think that made the video glitch out, so it didn't exported like 4 times and it didn't work. It just kept giving me empty blank videos that wouldn't load. So that wasted a lot of time, and eventually I realized that, and I finally figured it out, and I was like, of course it's something so simple and stupid. Then cut it all out. Switched it back to like something much simpler, and then like made decided that it was actually a lot more cohesive and like more uniform as a set of like videos, and just looked a lot better. And then immediately exported correctly, uploaded that, got all that sorted, and then finally moved on. And then like ended up having like a lot of video storage issues again while I was trying to film. Sorted that out. Finally got to editing. Finally got to upload. YouTube's always easy and fine. I can upload and go to bed and like not care about it. Had to upload because the main thing could go on Spotify as well. So I was going to do Spotify. Spotify is just always so terrible. It actually uploads for some reason. I think the building I live in also blocks the internet a certain way that like for uploads in particular on Spotify, it's very, very buggy. So oftentimes if I actually walk outside and go for a walk while it's uploading, it actually uploads very, very quickly. So like I predicted, I left it uploading at about 40%, went to go to bed and left it like open on the app, and I set my alarm. And at that point, it was already like pretty much. I had to get up at 9:30, and I had like about 1 hour and a half to sleep as well, give or take. By the time I fall asleep, so I essentially only had like 2 hours to 3 hours sleep over the last 2 days, which is really not good. Um, yeah, and I woke up, noticed my phone off, obviously after a certain amount of time, as much as I like set it to like a certain more like ridiculous time for the before the phone kind of goes down to like saving like save screen mode again. Hey Jissa. Um, so I basically I basically woke up and it was on error, so I had to restart it again. Actually, the page just loaded completely blank again. But I know when you load the same video file, it kind of goes back into the same details, so I don't have to fill out all the forms again. But it didn't like load, and it was like at 50 something percent. Anyway, so I got ready. I rushed out the door because I knew I had to get out pretty early. I needed to get to DY, which would take me about at least about almost 2 hours altogether. Um, to go and see Breezy, because we have a very special video together today, to showcase a hat that was commissioned to make for him. And yeah, so I rushed out, and then as soon as I rushed out, obviously I was like juggling between all the stuff I was doing on my phone. I was trying to top up my Opal card as well for the trip, and then I was also just checking like that, my directions, where I was like going, and then I was also double checking. Just put your teeth on me, it's so cute. Sorry, my ADHD mind going real crazy. I'm about to take a nap. But yeah, and then basically, as soon as I started going, by the time I got to the station, which is very close, it's only like a 10-minute walk. So I was kind of doing something else. It was about maybe 15, 20-minute walk in that case. And within that time frame, by the time I got to the station to head to the city, the file had already uploaded. So that was awesome, amazing. I then moved on to kind of like phase two, which was stuff that I couldn't do last night. On the way there, I was essentially doing all the plugs for all of the artists in their own respective videos. I then also kind of went back into the video file of the 1 hour, 20-minute footage, and then sorted out some of my favorite clips for shorts on YouTube, and also just for like reels on Instagram and such, for promo material, basically. And yeah, and then I finally had like a really great session with Breezy. I finally was more relaxed when I got there. I got there like 30 minutes early, which was totally like earlier than I thought I would. I thought I was going to get there right on time, or maybe at 10 minutes late, but it was great. It turned out because I was freaking out so much, that I ended up getting really early. Found a really nice French little cute patisserie, sat there for a coffee, had a rest, relaxed, settled down, did some of those like video stuff, did a little bit more video editing, and then finally got some text from Breezy checking in on me where I was, and I said I was already here. Went over, met up with him, got chatting, caught up a little bit, and then like jumped straight into filming. And then we had lunch together. We were supposed to take a photo together, but also forgot, which has happened like already a couple of times. So I might just like crop one of our pictures from our video. I'll see, depending on when we next see each other. I've got time to print photos separately. But anyway, oh, I should probably mention, yeah, because I'm trying to like basically build a wall on my in my room of like photos of all the artists and cool people I've met, that have been positive influences on my life. Just yeah, good friends, and Breezy I consider a very good friend now as well. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that, and then afterwards we were like, I kind of fixed up his card a little bit, doing some calibration because I bought my materials and I bought the glue, and we were gluing something, and then my whole 10 digits were all like super like gross. Like when glue goes all like got a layer of like peelable skin on top. It's basically that. It was pretty easy enough to get off eventually, but on the way back when I was catching the first bus from DY back to the city, I was just like trying to log into my phone with like Touch ID and just wouldn't recognize my finger because there was just so much glue on it. And it just was the worst feeling ever. As soon as I got home, I peeled it all off, and now I'm relaxing. But yeah, I just want to just let you update a little bit about how the last few days have been. It's been exceptionally fun. It's been crazy, but it's also been completely draining because I've had so little sleep. And tonight I'm catching up with an amazing friend that has been super supportive. And without him, I would have actually had some issues with transport. Long story, but he was like also checking in on me yesterday, so making sure I got home safe when I was out late. Really sweet guy. Shout out to Cam. Just amazing person, one of like the most best people you can have as friends. Yeah, so that was really lovely. I'm really glad I could finally catch up. We be wanting to have a really good like long catch up for ages, and just both been pretty busy and having things in in our lives. So yeah, so I just want to jump on here and quickly update that. I'm gonna be obviously a lot more settled for the next few videos once I have my sleep back. I can probably fit in about 3 hours of sleep right now, so I'm so stoked for it. But yeah, I just really want to share that with you. And lastly, the main thing I wanted to say was thank you so much for you guys. I didn't realize YouTube had increased in subscribers so much since my baking days. It's gone from like 100 to 460 something. And, the views have been incredible, and all been going up for shorts and videos. Like it's been such a great thing to see this amount of support, and it's been a huge boost for my like I guess like not ego, but like I just like feel even more passionate about what I do and really more excited to bring more exciting things for you guys to watch. And I just want to take the chance to thank each and every one of you. I think this is what artists must feel like when they're starting their first few performances. Seeing all these people, it must be very hard to fathom like, 1,000 streams, like 1,000 people, individual people, or like that many people watching you. And for me, 465 people is, for an introverted kind of person, that's like an incredible amount of people's attention. And I really, really appreciate that. And I really want to thank you for spending that time. And, like leisure time isn't very, very abundant sometimes for a lot of us right now. So being able to be one of the people you choose to watch and spend a little bit of time on, and, to be able to see you come support the people that I really deeply care about, all these music artists and such, and subjects that I care about, really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. You're a champion, or you're a legend, as David McCready would say. And yeah, I love you guys very much. Hopefully it's sunny there, or at least like a nice cozy weather of some sort. You're either enjoying the beach or wrapped up cozy, having a nice drink, and hopefully you are relaxed and having a lovely, lovely day, because you totally deserve it. Make sure to treat yourself well and be kind with your words, and hope all your dreams and goals come true. Talk to you soon.